The doctor's voice was gentle, too gentle. People speak softly around the dying. 3 days, maybe less, he whispered, eyes lowered. My wife stood beside me. Her nails dug lightly into my skin, not out of worry, not love, but impatience. Then she smiled, a slow, blooming smile, like a flower opening to sunlight, except the sun was my death. She leaned close, breath warm on my ear. Finally, she exhaled, sweet like poison. Only 3 days, and everything is mine. She thought I was weak, sedated, half here, half gone. But I was awake. I was listening. And in that silent moment, something inside me cracked open. Not like glass, but like ice, splitting under pressure. She left the room humming, humming. My pulse steadied, slow and cold. 3 days. 3 days to disappear or destroy. I picked up my phone, dialed a number I remembered better than my vows. The cleaning lady answered, Martha, the only person who ever treated me like a human, not a bank account. My voice rasped, help me, and you'll never work again. A pause, then a whisper, tell me where to start. Outside the curtain, I heard my wife laugh in the hallway, a bright, glittering laugh, like broken glass scattering across a polished floor. I closed my eyes and smiled, not from joy, from decision. It didn't begin today. This was just the first time she said the quiet part out loud. For months, I'd felt distance like frost between us. Cold dinners, cold eyes, cold bed. She thought I didn't notice when she slipped out at night, when she whispered in the bathroom with the door half closed, when her work trips doubled, then tripled. Denial is a comfortable blindfold. I wore it longer than I should have. I told myself she was stressed, that marriage loses color with time, that love just settles. But it wasn't settling. It was rotting. It began with a smell, cologne that wasn't mine, then messages she deleted too quickly, hotel bills paid with my card, a man's watch left in her drawer, tiny betrayals, each one a needle, small alone, deadly together. I tried to confront the silence inside me, to swallow the suspicion. But today, standing at the edge of death, she didn't even hide it. She didn't cry, didn't hold me, didn't ask how I felt. She asked about the house, the accounts, my signature. A nurse walked in and asked if she should bring more pillows. My wife answered before I could speak, "No need, he won't be here long." She laughed again, soft, satisfied. I stared at the ceiling, chest rising and falling like controlled fire. 3 days. She had no idea how long 3 days really is when a dying man has nothing left to lose. I pretended to sleep, just enough to be forgotten. When night came, I checked myself out, signed the papers with trembling hands. Doctors protested. My wife wasn't there to stop me. Marta drove me home. She watched me carefully, like a soldier waiting for orders. "I clean, but I also notice," she said. "You're not surprised she wants you dead." Her bluntness sliced cleaner than scalpels. We went room by room. I sat while she searched. Phone records, receipts, email drafts she forgot to delete, photos buried in gallery trash. Her lover? My business partner. Of course. 2 vultures circling one corpse. They just didn't realize the corpse still breathed. I opened my laptop, fingers steady despite the weakness, transferred everything, all accounts, all properties, even the house, into a trust. My name only. Then I opened a folder she never knew existed, a villa in Switzerland, purchased secretly years ago, my sanctuary, my escape. I sent photos of it to my son's wife, The one who once told me I was old, useless. "Join us for Thanksgiving, Phil," she mocked last year. "If you want to come, wash the dishes?" I replied simply, "Enjoy." Attached were photos of the villa, white marble, mountains behind, infinity pool glowing under sunset. My phone rang. Once, twice, then 71 times. Funny how greed calls faster than love ever did. I let every call ring unanswered. Silence tasted better than forgiveness. I prepared everything: my will, my departure, my reckoning. By dawn, I was ready. She came home after midnight, hair messy, lipstick smudged. "You're still alive?" she said, not shocked, annoyed. I watched her, calm as winter. "You look tired," I murmured. She froze, not because of the words, because of the tone. I handed her a folder. She flipped through it, eyes widening. Bank transfers, property deeds. Every asset moved beyond her reach. What is this?" "Our life," I said. "Yours was always elsewhere." She trembled, the first honest reaction in years. Then she saw the photos of the villa. The color drained from her face. "You were supposed to die," she whispered. "We planned." She stopped. Too late. I already knew. I leaned back, heart steady. "I heard you today," I said, "when the doctor told me I had 3 days." She swallowed, eyes wet, not from grief, but loss. I continued, voice soft as ice. "You should have waited until I died before celebrating." She reached for my hand, pretending now. "Darling, I didn't mean." "Don't lie. You're bad at it." Her breath hitched. She saw it then, her future collapsing. No house, no money, no shares. I stood, weak but powerful. "And no, please," she cried, voice cracking. "We can fix this." There is nothing left to fix. I walked to the door, suitcase ready. Marta waited outside. My wife followed me like a shadow losing shape. "Where will you go?" "Somewhere you'll never reach." I turned one last time. "You wanted my death. Instead, you get my absence." The airport felt unreal, sterile, safe, like stepping out of a nightmare barefoot. My body was sick, yes, but my mind free, sharp. Doctors were wrong. Stress did not kill me. Betrayal almost did. As the plane ascended, I watched the city shrink below. 3 days. Funny how 3 days can resurrect a man. My wife lost everything she schemed for. Money can't replace a heart she never had. I closed my eyes, letting the engines swallow the past. Revenge wasn't loud. It was silence. A door closing forever. In Switzerland, the air will taste different. Clean. Mine. Maybe I will die there. Maybe I will live longer. Either way, she will spend the rest of her life remembering the moment she smiled at my death and instead witnessed her own defeat. Cold, precise, final. I crushed the greedy shrew.